It's Grace Gillis here with KRCG 13, and joining me now is Judge Ransom, the first African-American woman to serve on the Missouri Supreme Court. And thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I guess just to kind of get things started, obviously in your role, you probably are faced with a number of overwhelming moments. How do you kind of deal with those, and what strategies do you use to help with pressure?
Every morning I'm up approximately 4:30, and I always say I hit the floor. And that means just stretching, things that I've learned in physical therapy. You know, I'll turn on slow jazz music and just stretch my body, breathe, and mentally go over the course of the day. And then I go to the gym and I walk 3 miles, and the walking is good because while I'm walking, I'm sort of going through all of the things that I may have to do in a day. Sometimes I'm in St. Louis, which is my hometown, but when we're here in court, I'm here in Jeff City. And so when I know, like today we actually had court, all day yesterday I was processing mentally all of the things that we would discuss, you know, while we were in dockets today. And then the other thing is, you know, to take time to do something that's not work related, you know, to have outlets, whether it's, I'm not a shopper, so that's not my outlet, but whether it's hanging out with friends or physical activity, you know, those are things that I need personally to sort of unplug from, I call it like my professional reality. And I think as women, sometimes we tend to overtask and we tend to feel as if we've got to get it all done. And the hardest thing is to give yourself some grace and to take a step back and to just relax. Audiobooks, murder mysteries, that's like my absolute favorite thing. So I have a lot of different things, but key for me is just diversity in my life outside of work.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds like you have a good balance sort of established. And I know you mentioned this is the first time that there's a majority of women serving on the Missouri Supreme Court.
Yes.
What does it mean to you to kind of be a part of that?
You know, initially I didn't really get like the bigness, I'll say, of it all, because I was appointed in 2021, and then we subsequently had 2 other women appointed. And so now we have 3 male colleagues, and I'm sure they're like, oh my God, you know, we're a minority, but it's great. You know, I tell people it's not that our decisions are different, and it's not that our decisions are based on gender, but there is a difference in how women administrate. There's a difference in how women handle things. There's a difference in how women come to decisions. It doesn't mean we don't come to the same decision, but our processing and how we handle things is just different. But it's also nice to know there are 3 other people who emotionally can feel some things that I'm going through. I mean, our 3 colleagues are great, the men, and they have been wonderful because honestly, we've been celebrated all year, like ever since this majority's come about, and they've had to listen every time we go out to speak. And we have the first majority female court, but it's exciting, and it's a good thing for women, and it's a good thing for young girls to see possibilities, because as a kid, I never ever imagined I'd be on Missouri's highest court. And you know, I say it's a testament to my parents, but it's great to represent my gender, it's great to represent my race. And it's been a phenomenal ride thus far.
Absolutely. Well, that's so amazing. Thank you so much for being here to share that today.
Thank you very much.